Gary Johnson is now the Libertarian Party's presidential nominee.
I'm hopefully going to get elected president of the United States.
The former Republican governor of New Mexico was also the Libertarians' candidate in 2012. Then he received almost 1% of the vote, the best showing for any of the third parties that year. But he knows this year his only hope is to be included in the presidential debates, and that means he has to start polling at least 15%.
It is a fact. I could see the Presidential Debate Commission in the fall saying, oh, look, they just weren't polling that well, when the reality is that we weren't in any polls. I mean, that's the rigged nature of this game.
There's been unprecedented media interest in the Libertarian Convention and their platform of fiscal conservatism and social liberalism. The party hopes that will mean voters dissatisfied with the Republicans and Democrats will now be aware of the alternatives. Antivirus software pioneer John McAfee was also running for the nomination. He argued that only someone like him, someone who attracts media attention, could break through the two-party system. Now he says the Libertarians have to concentrate on local elections.
I think the Libertarian Party has been trying to build from the top down. It's kind of hard, you know, to build a skyscraper starting with the 95th floor and then the 94th. That's difficult. You have to start at the bottom. We're talking about the local sheriff and the mayor and the state houses of representatives and maybe the congressmen and senators, because until you get some libertarians in Congress, I don't care if Gary Johnson is supported and he's transformed into Jesus Christ with charisma, he will not be able to do anything. He'll get swept away by the system. What use is that?
Also at the convention, performance artist Vermin Supreme. He's thinking about running as a Libertarian candidate in 2020. He may have a boot on his head, but he makes a good point.
We are a party. We are disgusted with the system. We think it's rigged. We don't agree with it. We don't believe in it. So therefore, we're putting up Vermin Supreme, who is a joke.
Thank you.
Johnson will not be president of the United States, but perhaps this year the two-party system will crack just a little. Shihab Ratansi, Al Jazeera, Orlando, Florida.